All right, it's now 3 o'clock, so welcome to the Indian Wells Valley Water District Board of Directors Finance Committee meeting on this Tuesday, May 5th. I will officially call the meeting to order at 3 p.m. So with that, are there any committee or public comments? I notice we don't have any public on the line today, do we? We got one? Okay. Then I'll hold on there, no comments? All right. With that, we're going to fraud risk.
We have nothing to report.
Always.
Comment, Mr. President.
Hang on, I see a hand up. All right. Go ahead, caller, before we get started. Are you there? Are you there, Renee?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
This is not on the agenda, but I wanted to know if that citizens unfairly affected by IWVGA's replenishment fee, that group, did they have anything to do with that data center coming in?
I've got no idea.
Are you
She's
talking
talking about the tax group.
about the taxpayers for,
Yeah, she's talking about that group.
yeah,
And no, they probably found out just like anybody else found out just recently. So I don't know how much they know about it or what they don't know about it. Don't know.
so the Taxpayer Association posts on Facebook indicate that they are not in favor of the data center. And that they found out about it at the same time the rest of us did.
Okay, all right. I
Thank
was
you.
wondering if there was a correlation because they were adamant about claiming that there's a large body of water in storage and to last probably a couple hundred years for the valley and that we didn't need the pipeline. And I was wondering if they were advertising that.
No, I think those are,
Nope.
go ahead.
First of all, we should be talking about it. Secondly, I'll just say this, that they're an independent group, they're grassroots, where they get their information, how they gather it, I'm sure is from whatever's posted on any of the web pages and such. So whatever they decide they're gonna go ahead with, I assume they are going to. So I watch them too and see what's going on. That's all I can do.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, I guess fraud risk, we said there was none, right? Okay, so we'll go on to the imported water costs. I know that there's not a lot to say about
Yeah,
that.
nothing significant to report. I am doing some further research on some stuff, particularly related to the cost of water, and I'll see if I come up with something worthy of presenting to the board at some point in the future.
I can say this very basically about that. It's people don't quite understand how all that works with the state water project and the fees and the payments and everything else. And I for one would look forward to see if we could lay out something for the board as well as our ratepayers about how all that purchasing works and what it means. So maybe one day we'll see that.
I believe that the majority of the city council isn't aware of how it works.
I know for a
And
fact.
so this information should be provided to those members, all of them, so that they can educate themselves on what it's really going to cost.
That's
All right.
fairly close to what I'm doing. I will narrow my research into that sort of specific
Yeah.
area.
Just people just don't know. When you ask them, the people should know, they don't know. So it'd be nice. Thank you. Anything else on that? Maybe a quick meeting. I shouldn't have said that. We'll go on to the financial
It's
statement.
now.
Yeah, actually, we'll go on to the financial statements.
Okay, so these are the financials through April. We got 2 months left.
Wow.
Revenues to date, just over 15 million, which is about 500,000 down from budget, but that is mostly due to grant revenue we had planned on for some of these consolidation projects, which just hasn't happened.
Okay.
Expenditures to date, 14.5 million, which is about 1.2 million below budget. So we're at a net 612,000 positive, which is 682,000 better than budget. We do have capital expenditures totaling 2.1 million, debt service principal just over $1 million, and to date we have paid 3,780,000 in extraction fees to the GA and 15,807,000 in replenishment fees.
That's since the inception of those fees.
Yes.
Thank you.
Not a small amount.
No.
No. And as you look into, of course, we don't separate the mitigation from the augmentation fee. They should be doing that,
Right.
correct?
It's minimal.
Yeah, it's minimal, but you could usually base it on, you know,
Yeah, what you
you
see
could
the-
divide it by the whole fee and know how many gallons I mean, and do the math.
Yes.
But people shouldn't have to do the math. They'll be able to look at it and say, how much does the mitigation fee have? But it's not up to us to do. We're just paying the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. All right, anything else, Ty?
Not on the financials.
Any questions, David, or?
I don't have any. I've looked them over
Yeah.
that and looks good.
Looks pretty good. Boy, I'll tell you what, that operations and engineering, those expenses, wow, I'm proud of you guys.
Better to be able to replenish our stores rather than
Yeah,
be over budget, which we were recently.
okay. Any comments or questions from the public on the financial statements? If I'm hearing none, move on to accounts payable disbursements. Let's see if I got any questions here. This is one to choke me here, Ty. This is quite a, everything hit it. Works. Risk management. The second page,
Good with it.
Stewart. Hopefully some of these ones are winding down here next month or so. I know you're
Nice.
keeping your fingers crossed too.
Yeah, some of the consultant work.
Yeah, consultant work that's going on, yeah.
No, the natural gas bill is reasonable.
I don't,
Those Western exterminators, but. Yeah, exactly.
yeah, really the ones concerning me are, of course, legal.
Yeah.
What, with the case coming up, but
The postmaster, do you guys, do you have a postal machine, a Pratt, something Whitney or Pratt,
Pitney Bowes.
Pitney Bowes, Pratt and Whitney, no, Pitney Bowes, yeah, I remember. Yeah, you fly an airplane through them and the whole thing.
Gasoline powered.
I didn't know they still had those things and you
Yeah, we still have it.
basically
We
charge it every, yeah, that's how all our bills go out?
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. All right, I don't see anything that I need to question.
These bees?
What's that?
Whenever there's beehives in the meter boxes,
You have a
remove them.
apiist come and remove the
Yeah,
thing.
rather than killing them.
Yep. Nope.
Yeah,
Got it.
You do the same for rattlesnakes?
rattlesnakes. I'm not sure.
No.
You've attended some of our barbecues, right?
Yeah.
Snort.
I know, he has an answer for it all. Yeah, okay.
I don't, I have no further questions.
All right,
Mr. President.
so we want to recommend to the board approval of accounts payable?
I would recommend that.
I
yeah.
concur with you, so we will recommend on that one, that the board approve. All right. Future agenda items,
None.
hearing none?
We do have a couple. Well, we're probably planning to have a special meeting, board workshop like we did last year.
Yeah,
And we hope you guys are agreeable to that later this month
okay,
for the budget.
okay.
Another one we're looking at, we see the costs of credit card fees going up. I don't know if that's something you guys want to address. I believe we have the ability.
We've talked
to-
about it before, but I'd sure like to have some idea of where we want to go with it, because they just keep going. Now, this is the fee charged by the credit card company for
Yeah,
people to use it.
we're up around 300,000 a year on that now.
Yeah,
So
Um,
if people pay with their credit cards or we use our credit cards and then the credit card companies hammers us for 3 to 5%.
Yeah,
And they give people the credit card their extra points. So
Yeah.
people like my wife love to use the credit card to get those points, especially if someone else is paying the fees that allow that to happen.
we looked at it several years ago. At the time,
wasn't bad.
card processor, it was a lower number and our card processor did, with whatever contract we had, did not allow that. Of course, we have a new card processor with express bill pay, and that is an option we can look at. If we don't want to, well, we can get into it.
Yeah, I think you ought to just,
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll talk about it and
We'll
understand,
agendize
but
it and
But
see
to
it.
me, it's so funny because George said it perfectly. The credit card, me as a credit card user, say, man, if I use this, I get points and I can do this, this, and this, and this. And so people are encouraged to use their credit cards, and then the vendors in turn have to pay for them to use. When I was in business, for the carpet cleaning business, we were getting charged 1.5%, 2% every time someone used a credit card.
You have a comment?
It could mount up. All right, we have a question from the audience or comment. Go ahead, Renee.
Yeah, Renee Westerlusk. I want to know, when's the budget going to be presented to the public? Is it going to be at a board meeting in June?
So as we were just discussing, we would like to do a special board workshop later this month.
But is that just for the board members only?
No, that's a public meeting.
It is a public meeting?
Yes.
And will there be like an actual packet that shows all the expenditures?
Yes. Yes, that'll be out beforehand.
That'll be out to the public as well?
Yes.
Okay, and on those credit card fees, I agree that they add up. And what happens if you start charging the 3%? What are the alternative ways to pay the water district so somebody doesn't pay that 3 to 5%?
We still take cash and checks.
Do debit cards charge those fees?
I
think
no.
I think that I know at gas stations, you use your debit card, it's considered a credit card, and you pay that extra 10 cents a gallon or whatever it is, or
Yeah.
whatever it's up to. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be nice not to pay.
Actually, if you agree to that 35-cent fee for a debit card, then at least at like Howard's that I go
Some
to,
did. Yeah. You agree.
you pay the cash price.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
No.
Automatic payment options as well?
yes,
So like you can actually set it up where it automatically debits out of your account and that doesn't charge a fee, right?
Right.
So you're saying cash, check, or automatic debit from your bank account?
Yes.
Correct.
So is that what you guys would be planning to do?
We already do that.
Yeah, we already do that.
I
We don't
mean,
charge a fee right now, but that is maybe something the board would like to explore.
Yeah, the future agenda item would be to discuss passing the fee along to customers who want to use a credit card. That's not policy currently.
No.
Okay.
But
All
it's
right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. So it's getting up there, 300. That's yeah, I know.
Change.
Yeah, it's becoming a chunk of change. So what you're planning is to add this to a finance committee or to plan at a finance committee to have a special meeting to discuss next year's budget? What am I understanding here?
So I would just go straight to a board workshop for the
Okay.
budget.
Okay.
Unless you guys want a special finance committee meeting, we can definitely do that. Timeline gets a little more tricky.
Yeah, it's getting tricky because the budget is due by the end of June, right?
Yeah.
Now, I won't be here from the 13th to the 19th of this month. So if you're gonna do it, it's gonna have to be after the 19th.
Right.
And it'd be nice if we could sit at a finance committee meeting first before we went into the special meeting, because then we can iron out some of the details if you think it's necessary.
So then what we can do is, for the June finance committee, we can go ahead and do that. And at the June board
Fin-
meeting,
Set a
set a
date,
date for a board workshop, at which time you would also approve
approve the budget. Okay,
if the
does that
board
sound fair?
chooses.
I think it sounds pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Not that we won't be busy in June.
Yeah.
well, I was just wondering, do you want to mention it maybe at least talk about it this board meeting? Because people might have travel plans
I
or
think,
something.
Todd, I think you should bring it up at this board meeting, say, hey, let's, the budget's coming up, and
Yeah.
we're gonna go ahead and get the pass through the finance committee and the finance committee June meeting. And from there, we'd like to set a date for a workshop, which is specifically around the budget. Okay. That sounds good to me.
Okay.
Yeah. Things are getting easier all the time. Don't give me that grin. Okay. Anything else?
No.
I don't know if this is the place to ask this, but have we recovered our costs from the insurance company for the solar panel work that had to be done because of the theft or not theft,
The
but the
initial,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
they actually directly paid the vendor.
Okay. And have we pursued the latest one?
Yes. I think last I heard, Kenny physically went down to the sheriff's department on Thursday to provide additional information that they're asking for, so
Yeah, the DA is reviewing the case.
Are we insured on that one as well?
we are. If we want to submit it.
Yeah, but
the
every
issue
time you
is
submit it, yeah.
cost.
Looking at the cost, unfortunately, it's not going to be an easy thing because getting the panels that we can no longer use, getting replacements
where they
of
cut
those are
right
more
at the panel?
difficult. Yes. Finding that size and wattage and stuff is getting more
We need
difficult.
to discuss with the legal, the possibility that if we can't get satisfaction through the DA, or even if we are able to do so, that we bring a civil suit against the thieves for the cost of the repairs.
Are they, I think they said, based on the emails I saw, that they're still trying to identify who the thieves are, and they're looking for that particular vehicle, and they have Ridgecrest Police Department also looking.
Oh, so
for
the
that.
county gave them, they're working. with them.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Should be relatively easy to find, and I think they should impound their vehicle and hand it over to the water district as partial payment. I'm serious. They've been doing this for years probably, and they need to be punished
See,
severely.
what people don't understand, in a civil suit, it's very easy to win a civil suit for money. It's often very difficult to collect it
So if we need
at
to,
all.
So Ty, as we prepare for the next year's budget, do we see any increases in our insurance costs that could be related to the fact that we did file claims?
Yeah, we saw $100,000 jump this
Good.
next year.
add that to the thieves' bill.
Yeah.
So that's
And I'm sure
another
there's-
sobering thought. You know, you do the right thing and you install cameras, do all this stuff, and your insurance still goes up $100,000.
And that's not to say that was the only driving factor, but
It's not. We all
Yeah,
get that.
there's a lot of things happening in California that are driving those costs up. Look at your house insurance and your car insurance and everything else. All right. Anybody have anything else?
Not I.
If not, we'll adjourn this meeting at 3:17.
Because I was afraid you were going to quit your meeting down before I got mine.